give this to Henry.
I want to know like
And
what
they're
happened
gonna
when you
mark
stop
him
playing.
down short,
I think I got him
maybe
the
by
controller
about a
too.
yard, if that. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
I was thinking they was on some shit like if you don't pay like they like sue you or some shit like.
They'll run. It's Henry. And he's got room. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry.
So you basically like
with
finessing them
second
type shit though.
touchdown here in this first half. And
So
the
you
Titans
basically like
have
finessing
taken the
them
lead.
some type shit though. Oh yeah.
Here's Bullock now for the extra point.
Oh yeah, Ty. Oh yeah. Ty, you just put me on.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
I just paid, but like he got to use a different email every time though. I ain't doing that. Yeah, I ain't doing
Bullock
that.
will send this one away after the touchdown.
Because I'm going to want to know when my shit's coming. I ain't doing that.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Charger drive about to get going. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
That is knocked away and incomplete, but a penalty flag. In the backfield, this might be a roughing call. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. From the 50, here's Herbert. He's going to look deep down the field. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there for L.A.
He was too small. That's all that was.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
He was just too small.
They're going to run this with a tight end.
Come on,
and he will get in across the chop for a Chargers touchdown. Steven Anderson taking it in from a yard out. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And we are tied here in the second quarter.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I ain't gonna hold you. I told one of them,
This one
yo,
tied at
you doing
14
too much,
now
man.
as he sends this one away. Batson not going to risk returning it, so they'll start at the 25.
How much was it?
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Tannehill. Buying time to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jerry Tillery get him. It's a loss of 5.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's
What?
who's going to get some
Come
stops.
on, no,
Finally,
come
a first step in the right
cuz.
direction for a stop.
That's
Now
gay,
throwing
bro.
on third down
That's
there, but
gay,
he cannot
bro.
connect.
Like, I don't be like, nah, he did some bull with Derrick Henry.
On fourth down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away.
Bull.
Back deep here, Andre Roberts.
That's a nice kick.
Fielded just inside the 20. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the
In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard, and they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. CD, he tried to kind of lob that one in there. It looked pretty going through the air.
Oh, you knew that was an interception.
It was in the air a little bit too long.
Yeah, that's a tough one because for that type of a route and what he tried to do and needed to do, he had to put a little air under it, and the defender was actually able to take advantage of it because it hung up there just long enough for him to get there and take it away.
That was an interception.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From the gun, here's Tannehill.
Exactly what I did it again. I seen that shit. I seen that shit the first time. That's why I ain't move out again. I seen that shit the first time.
And the Titans on just 2 plays have taken the lead.
I seen that. I just had to stop that nigga Joey Wilson.
Extra point up and good by Bullock. And the lead is now 21-14.
What you mean? It don't even be that. It just be a pressure that making me move. You see, I didn't move right there. You feel me? That pressure be throwing me off.
Here's Roberts to bring it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Herbert on first down now. Steps away to his left. This is swung out to Eckler. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. From the 39, Herbert. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Titans are going to take over at their own 41. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it to...
It's caught inside the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big play that time through the air. 38 yards.
What you was saying right there?
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Back to throw, Tannehill. Flush to his right. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off. and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill.
I had him.
To take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, Tannehill sliding out of the pocket. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Nick Westbrook-Akine there to make the grab. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. Bullock good on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Here's Roberts to bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll take over with just 18 ticks remaining. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Well, no kneeling for them. They decided they weren't going to run out the clock. They decided to take their shot downfield, hoping to either make a connection or a pass interference call. They wanted more points to put on the board.
Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Good
I
effort.
know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. So we reach halftime here with the visiting Titans taking the lead into intermission. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Titans hold the lead and they'll get the football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. Batson not going to risk returning it, so they'll start at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Titans.
Okay, that's game.
3 touchdown passes now for Ryan Tannehill. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Here's Roberts to bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Charger drive about to get going. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Herbert's throw there complete to Allen. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Herbert off of play action. Dancing to his left. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
He got that.
He finds his receiver Williams for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams, 56 yards. And the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. Touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Batson not going to risk returning it, so they'll start at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them, every move they make works, it clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. On second down, it's Henry. 84 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Again, it's Henry. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. On fourth down, Tannehill. And the grab made by the tight end Pruitt. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Boy, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a first down.
And he wisely will throw that one away. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
On second and 10, Tannehill.
Got something for that, Tom?
The catch is made.
Got something for that?
And he's brought down.
Got something.
Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode Really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll run it again with Henry. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Oh, big body.
Man open, here is Jones.
Yo, I watched him push that nigga. Like, that's why I said big body. I watched him push that nigga out the way.
Touchdown passes for Ryan Tannehill. And the Titans are able to extend their lead.
Pushed that nigga, man.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. He's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone. This guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes. Carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Here's Roberts to bring it out of the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Caleb Farley. And the Titans are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This offense thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially skill positions.
The only way you can stop
line,
these is by putting pressure on them.
Maybe slow the tempo down a little bit. Let them catch their breath.
Third quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Running from the gun with Henry. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Here's Tannehill. That's complete to his tight end, Ferguson. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. From the 50, it's Tannehill.
Good throw.
He's got a man complete.
Oh, my God.
Touchdown.
Oh, my God.
Brown, 50 yards. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead.
You see the move he hit that nigga with, Ty?
You see
the move he hit that nigga with up there?
Helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
Boy, that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him at all game long. Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one of them.
Bullock good on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
And now LeBron hits a 3, and there it is. LeBron
Here's Roberts to bring it out of the end zone.
And
he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
And regular season than any player in NBA history.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he's He's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first.
Haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41.
Come on.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw here, Herbert. And now here's another interception.
Get your ass up.
Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. And the Titans are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
On 2nd and 7, Tannehill escaping the pressure right. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back, unsuccessfully.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. Flushed out right. He's got a man. It's Firkser, the tight end. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
You don't like that right there.
Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one. And oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
Incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Tannehill now to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. The Titans on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 10. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side.
Oh, why you stop running?
Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks,
And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. To the air again, Tannehill. That's going to be caught.
Stop playing.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touch.
Yeah, what's that? 6 TDs, 54 points. I take that.